Greetings, my excellent friends. Yes, Ark, I thought it would be funny to start Crash streams with Spyro music because I do have a habit of not using music that is from the game I'm actively playing, but trying to use something that is thematically similar. So where am I going to find a more appropriate peer? Though they are, as much as they're like positioned not against each other but alongside each other, they are completely different in, what's the word? Structure. Crash Bandicoot was for the kids with patience, persistence, dedication, and willpower. Spyro was for the rest of us. Spyro was for the people who wanted a good time. Crash was for the people who wanted to achieve success later in life. Now, hopefully my controller will work this time, and I don't have to relaunch like I did 2 days ago, but, So the last thing we did was a really long, scary mission that I absolutely died a lot in, and now I'm in the position of...
Activision presents a smashing blast from the past.
Do I relic attempt it immediately, or do I not?
Developed by
Developed by Vicodin. As enjoyed by Dr. House.
It's Crash Bandicoot!
Is it? Thanks, I wasn't sure. So yeah, we're up to Up the Creek, which is how I feel playing Native Fortress. But, actually one moment. So I'm not sure I can even get a sapphire on this one. Like, the issue here is I don't know I'm going to be able to finish the level because of how quickly and easy it is to die. However, gotta at least give it a shot. We now have a separate tracker for relic deaths as well, so we're not gonna lose track of our separate counters. And then when we get to Crash Bandicoot 2, we'll make sure that we separate out the counters. Oh, I thought I was gonna go around it then. Hang on. Yeah, let's just see how doable this is. My guess is not very... Oh. Okay, well, let's not immediately bugger that up. I would like my insurance mask. Let's not bugger that up either. I would like to make it up the... this is a great start so far. Rid of you two. Run down that. Jump up this. Wait for that to stop being a threat. Where the hell are the time crate? There we are. Oh, there's one. Balls. Yeah, rushing bad. I know this is literally the rush mode, but like, oh no. Say these guys are problemy. Okay, I need to... And also, just, yeah, the fact that you have to land the jump button on this or you won't bounce enough It's just really annoying. It's like, it doesn't have to be that way, surely. Really? Incredible. I don't even know what the time is. It was like 3 minutes or something. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Incredible. I would like to make it to the end of the level once. Good enough. Even if my relic result is nil. This is so much hilariously bastard harder than every other one before it. God, go up, not down. Please, I am hitting the fucking jump button. Yeah, like that, you miserable prick. Uh-huh. Well, the mask is keeping me alive a little longer. That was silly, but at least we got both of them. Good enough. Incredible. Okay. Another mask would be real nice around now. Oh. Oh my god, fucking work. The box does not save me. Are you detecting that I'm new? I played the PS1 trilogy last year in full so that I would understand how the game works for this. Why did the controller just do that? I have not played this new version. Why did I do that? But yeah, all I want is just to confirm that I am capable of getting to the end of this level in the relic shrine. I did pretty well on Thursday. We have a relic in every level before this. We don't have all platinums, but we have, I think, all golds except one, which I decided not to push. And a sapphire in that one, so. But this one is a hilarious spike. Good God. But yes, I'm definitely a Spyro kid first. Because Spyro is fair. Jesus. Yeah, that's the problem. The original version of this game does not have relics for Crash 1. Relics were a Crash 3 invention. The remake thought it would be funny to add them to 1 and 2. So they are extremely, extremely optional. But they are there. See, I've definitely completed this mission. I did that at the end of yesterday, otherwise I wouldn't be able to do the relic try, but... So far, I haven't missed a step on getting to the end of a level while trying for relic. So at the very least, it would be nice to do that. Oh no. Okay, well, it saved me. Alright, furthest I've gotten. This is good. This part is annoying and costs me a lot of time, but at least it's, like, safe. There's no pits to fall. It's just that you fall while you're trying to do this. There is a mask there, but I genuinely don't think it's safe for me to try and get it. Unlike following and subscribing to Gav's Twitch channel, those are not options. Exactly! Those are very good ideas that everyone should do with all of their money, regardless of whether or not it is a responsible financial decision. Or rather, it is a responsible financial decision. You will... Oh, man. Well, no, I can still get it, actually, from up here. Yeah. Now, this part is the thank God part, because we can just go through this and skip that entire section. And then fall down the next pit available. But, you know, we're still making that mistake. I can't afford to make that mistake. I need that mask. That mask is the only reason I make it as far as I do. Like, I will take getting to the end and literally not getting any relic. I will consider that a victory. Also, these bounce a bit, which is strange. I've gotten better at dealing with those guys. They've gone from being an A1 threat that I feel like is going to kill me every time to... Oh, I figured out how to actually mostly survive. Mostly. Oh no! I don't know why I run into that on repeat. Jesus. After the walk behind section, then you have the Hell Gauntlet that killed you many, many times. Yes, that's concerning, isn't it? least I get it for free, but like, it's still annoying. I swear to God, that is garbage. Like, that's not even the part that's supposed to be bad, like, supposed to be difficult. That is just... Oh, hey, there's a tiny gap. Good luck. I am looking forward to not doing Crash. That is too early for... Oh. God damn it. The spin was for the box, not the fucking turtle. There we go. You do get into a rhythm, but I'm starting to think this one might be too long. Like, that's the real problem of the mission is just pure length. Like, you get used to the pattern, but the human brain can only do so much pattern, you know? I had no reason to stop then other than my own, like, mental... Fuck. Fuck. God damn it. At least the monkeys aren't that threatening. Fuck. Yes. The DualShock controller, the first PS1 game that needed a DualShock controller, I believe, was the original Ape Escape. To the point where it had a thing on the... Oh my fucking god. It had a thing on the box that was like, you need this new fangled cool controller or you will not be able to play this game. Be careful. Don't buy this game unless you got the controller or you won't be able to use it and you'll be very sad. Because yes, a lot of early PlayStation 1 games, Spyro, Crash, all of them were just D-pad games because the controller didn't have a joystick. They hadn't invented... Well, they'd invented them, but they hadn't invented them for the PlayStation. Fuck. Alright, we're good. Oh no. Oh no, I'm fine. Somehow. Not fine there, but mask. I'm just gonna wait, because too scared. Okay. I'm just gonna wait again, because I'm too scared. I'm not getting a relic, but if I finish the mission, I'm happy. What on earth? The game just crashed? Really? Why? I don't think I get one. Like, I'm at 256. I think it was like 258 or something for the... And I'm not, yeah. Yeah, crashed Bandicoot. That's amazing. Why? The game's dead. The window is closed. Why am I still hearing the jungle? Okay. It blacked my monitor out, but it stopped. Okay. Play again! It sounds like it's hung rather than... Well, yeah, but like the window... I went and closed the window, and it was still playing music. That was incredible. I got no idea what that was about.
Activision presents.
Yeah, well, Activision is presenting.
From the past.
I gotta do it again. I gotta...
Developed by Vicarious.
Alright, why to skip? Doesn't let you skip Activision, but it lets you skip Vicarious Visions. I guess because Vicarious Visions implemented the skip function. And we're like, well, we can't let the publisher not have their moment, but we can let you skip us. I don't want to see the time, honestly. Hint! Dying a lot? Keep an eye out for checkpoints. You know those don't exist in the Relic challenges. You little shit. Dying a lot? Why don't you go fuck yourself? Have you considered getting good? Like that is a thing that you can do if you put your mind and your thumbs to it. Well, most people can, maybe not you. That's my impression of the hint writing guy, who's very rude and mean. Gotten better at this part. I still hate this guy. That worked. Don't know why he didn't get hit by me, but I don't care. As long as I'm past him, he can live, die, and tell his story, whatever. I'm not good at getting past this TNT. I'm too paranoid to get past the TNT properly. Oh dear. Nope, we're fine. Ah! Got it. Take it. Damn it. Hint, game crashing? Call the Sierra helpline. I'd love the hints in Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. I should play more Far Cry. I have only played Far Cry 5 on stream in 2018, and then I never went back to the series. At the moment, I'll tell you what I'm playing in my personal time right now, which I may one day decide to stream. I don't know. Thief. You would think, with all of my paydaying and hitmanning and everything, that I would have played Thief. But it slipped me by. It's very good. It's if only I'd played it before I talked to Stephen Russell that one time, but alas. It is very good and apparently has 1,200 fan-made missions, some of which are considered much better than the original campaigns. So my eyes lit up with that. But I've been playing it on a lower difficulty, thinking, well, you know, if I ever stream it, maybe I'll play it on Expert. Yes, original Thief. Well, Thief Gold. But I just finished that. Thief is a classic, but good lord, getting it to run well. It depends on what you want. Because you can just download the fix thing, T-Fix, and then it will just run perfectly. However, the way that program runs Thief is that it dumps it onto the Thief 2 engine, which I don't notice a difference because I've never played it before, but I guess if that's a problem to some people, then yeah, your options are more limited. Because I assume that it would change some mechanical specifics. Depends on how much that affects. I'm watching a guy on YouTube who, what is it called? Supreme Ghost. Basically, like this bastard hard, ridiculous, restrictive challenge mode invented by the community, where not only do you not knock anybody out, but you and never get caught, but you have to not take any items that you don't absolutely need, and if you can, you have to return any items you've taken. You have to make sure that it's basically you can't leave, you have to leave the game world the way it started, except where directed to by the objectives. So every door you open, you have to close. Every door you unlock, you have to relock. Every key you take, you have to put back where you found it. It doesn't sound fun, but watching the crazy man play the game is interesting. Clatramus, his name was, or is. And he does this for every mission he plays, including all of the fan ones, where possible. Like, when you encounter a situation in which you cannot do it without breaking a rule, then he notes down the rule break and, like, tallies up how many times he was forced to go against the challenge in order to finish the mission. Dedicated fans are insane. Anyway, after that pause break, it's time for the Hell Gauntlet. Oh my god. Fuck! Thank you, Mask. Just, that was stupid. I jumped too early then. Oh! No! Plant! Yes, plant. Yeah, I want to at least start without a misfire. Including that one. No, I gotta jump on that guy! I spin every other one of them in the whole run. Extremely important mask, because it looks like it's the only one we get, unless I grab the other one from the climb up, which maybe I should, but I'm too scared. Fuck. I think I can just jump over that, but again, it's like, there's a fear of what if I misjudge? Uh-oh. Nope, we're fine. One of these days I'll get past that with something resembling haste, but I just can't hit the right boxes, I don't think. Look, maybe I have to get this mask over here. I got it. And then I fell. Got it. to the Hell Gauntlet. Yay! Okay, let them burn. As they're not burning, we go back down. Ooh. Another one of these. I forgot there was another one of these. Oh, for God's sake. Sapphire! Holy shit! I did not think I would get a relic for that. What I do need is to stand up and slow my heart rate. The good news is, we can do something else now. Because while I like gold, and I've gotten gold in most of these others, I'm also aware the world does not require... Oh, you know what? I should be on Coco. I've been playing Crash. Maybe if I played Coco, I would have been faster. Anyway, better Bandicoot from now on. What is... No. 2 minutes and 25 seconds to win. My score was 2 minutes and 49 seconds. That ain't happening, lads. I don't know why I decided to do that, but I'm so paranoid I'll accidentally hit the load button, even though we do have the autosave. But having multiple save slots in a game that occasionally crashes is probably a good idea. You say that Crunch Bandicoot is best Okay, which era of Crunch Bandicoot, Kiko? Is it Wrath of Cortex Bad Guy Crunch, or is it Crash of the Titans Tag Team Racing Mr. T Crunch? Anyway, I will be back very soon. I'm just going to stretch, walk to the end of the house and back, and fill my water up, which is mostly full, but make sure it's proper full. It's funny that this one's called Up the Creek, because I feel like that's what was just happening to me in that last one. But there ain't no way that this could be worse. Surely. Please. Now, do we get... You can obtain... Okay, alright. We don't need a color gem for this one. We can get the clear gem. That's the other thing about Native Fortress is we don't have the clear gem because it's one of the ones you have to come back to. So we will have to play it again, even if we never try to get the gold relic. But up the creek, Coco. But yeah, I think we got swapped back to Crash because we were doing the Hogwild. Well, not the Hog. Yeah, no, Hogwild is the name of the first one. Right. Is there anything behind us? I don't think there is, and I'm pretty sure if I jump forward, I'm just going to die, right? Like that would be very stupid. Yeah, let's assume that I don't need to jump to my death here. But this is the answer to Upstream. This is the second water riding one. Good news is once you see the second version of a level type in Crash 1, you're never going to see another one. Because they do them in pairs. So if you don't like it, you're not going to have to worry about it anymore. Like the Native Fortress and Great Gate, they're done. Sort of. Wow, that was great. It's a death, a real death. We're back to the real death counter now, not the relic death. But there's our first one. I am impressed with Coco's dedication to bring her laptop to the jungle. I would expect it to slow her down, but it doesn't. It also doesn't assist her in any way at all, but she has it. And yes, that lily pad that I died on was right before the checkpoint, yeah. It's such a good and funny game when it wants to be, isn't it? I'm still sort of in relic mindset. I've been trying to run quickly through this, and I shouldn't. This is the easy version. She's got good battery life on the laptop. One would hope. Otherwise you're just carrying a dead brick around through the jungle. Oh my god! It's like it pushed me, but... Hey! I thought I was... Whatever. And we run through this part, and... Oh, here we... Or not. If I remember right, when I played this on the PlayStation 1, here is at the part where they juke you in this stage, because you hit this, and this is an exclamation mark, which means it spawns stuff or changes stuff. That is if you land on it, as opposed to dying in the fucking creek. I don't know how that really counts as death, because they're floating quite well. They're not drowning by any identifiable measure. But yeah, I think that has spawned something behind us, I think. So now I'm going to go look. Yes! It's a TNT box and an arrow box and some lily pads down there to land on. I think that's it. I think there's an extra life, actually, underneath the log, but I'm not... I don't think I can get back up now that I've broken it. But I think box-wise, I think we're fine. If I have to do this again because I've missed something, so be it, but I think we're fine. But that definitely confused me the first time I played it, and that was something I kept in my brain to remember so that I didn't run into the problem. Oh, fuck. Of course, now we have to repeat it. Twice. I don't think Crash swims in any... That's not true, he does. He's got a scuba diving thing. It's not like Spyro where he gets full swimming going. Oh, the lilies back? That's the only concern, because they drop. Going backwards on them is concerning. If I can... Yeah, extra life. I still have my bonus token, even though I died and had to repeat the area. Okay. 36 deaths, my god. There's the bonus. I do like the bonuses are teleporters now. Because it would just, yeah, it would just take you there, and if you failed it, you were done. Man. Alright, we got them all. An important thing to remember about the bonuses of Crash Bandicoot 1 specifically is that in Crash Bandicoot 1, the bonuses did not count for box collecting. Meaning they weren't designed with the complication of picking up every single one. I don't know how much was edited in the remake, because they've made them count, because in the later games they counted. They've made them count now, which means you have to get everything in the bonus, which is part of why they let you retry it infinitely now. But I don't know whether they've done anything to make the less sensible ones any easier. I hope they have. I don't have faith that they would. Uh-oh. What do I do there? Fuck off. But the bonus is a checkpoint, so that's something at least. And that is all of the boxes, too. We're 48 out of 48. There we go. And we get the clear gem. Perfecto. Our fourth clear gem. 24% complete. And immediately there is a boss. Coco's not allowed to fight bosses. I don't know what that is. I don't know what kind of sexism says that you have to be a man to get in a fight. But Coco's not allowed to fight bosses. Here's Ripperoo. Do I remember how to deal with Ripperoo? We have to set off the big TNT, which would be Nitro. Actually, no, it wouldn't, because... Hey! Which would be Nitro, except no, it wouldn't because you have to jump on it. But it's the only instance of big TNT in the game. I think we have to watch his pattern. I think he just has a set pattern. He's not coming after me. Just middle, down, middle. He doesn't go up there, so I shouldn't do that. Come on, man! There we go. Now he seems to just do a T shape down on that second row. That didn't get him though. That didn't either. Nor did that. I have no sense of the timing for this. It'll either get him or it won't, and it seems to often not. Nope. Nope. See, and then it doesn't stay, so like, I don't know when to hit it. There we go. Now I don't know where he's going, so now I'm scared again. Oh god. Oh god! Just the diamond? Is that it? He's just doing the diamond, okay. I'm safe in the corners and in the middle. Didn't get him? It was too early. That's too late. I mean, there's like a go for up here, I suppose. Oh, it moved. Am I getting him? Ah, there we go. C1, Ripper Ruin. Defeat Ripper Ruin. The problem with Coco in the boss fights is that the bosses are chivalrous and refuse to hit a lady. Didn't realize Nagoshi designed Crash Bandicoot. Oh, fuck. So that's a green-colored gem. A colored gem retains the original Crash Bandicoot 1, you're not allowed to die wrinkle. So so you need to get all the boxes. And you need to not die. I'm allowed to die before the first checkpoint, apparently, and I'm allowed to die in the bonus. So the bonus deaths don't count as deaths, which we've established. I could go do the relic attempt in Up the Creek first. But the thing is, I'm more worried about this, so I want to try this now. Hint, break every box without dying. Yeah. Now this is a wonderful little logic test that I do think is quite good, because you start the map, you see this, and you can't jump it. What do? You do that. Don't think there's anything up there. But you do have to make the jump around maneuver twice, because you can't use the bounce, because you have to break it. You can also get 99 lives here by quitting and re-entering and grabbing that life thing. In fact, I think there's another one coming up. Yeah, there's 3 more in there. So yeah, you can just go get those 4 lives, exit, come back, and keep doing that until you're the healthiest Bandicoot on the island. Not that extra lives matter much when your goal is don't die. 82 boxes, by the way, though I don't know how many of them are in the bonus. Damn it. Yeah, so I guess I just quit and it did say you can die before the first checkpoint, but like I don't trust that. I should probably just do the mission to understand the mission before I commit to not dying. Oh, that's not a life anymore. Interesting. Why? The other 3? No. Okay, well. You cannot get 99 lives. But then, what makes it come back as a life? Because the lives can't be finite. This isn't real life. Yeah, my understanding is that these birds are never ending, so... No, birds, bats. Sure what was up there, but it planked. Checkpoint, not that I can really avail myself. Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it! You need to use this box to get that Brio token. I still need to quit. We just need to learn this one slowly, I think. It's also not a short level either, so... I think those bats dictate... Oh god, no, no, oh no, I'm safe here. Yeah, if both bats on both sides disappear, then they stop spawning infinite bats. That's the trick. Those drop thing. They bounce. I don't know that they drop. Maybe the bouncing is to indicate that they will drop if you stick on them for too long. I don't need that. What is that in the air, though? There's a shadow. Is that the mask? Fucking... I want to find out if that's the mask or something. More than I want to immediately restart. Nothing happened there. That's so weird. Why is there a shadow? I don't know. Should I just play the mission and then learn and then come back and try to one-shot it? I don't know. So yeah, I wasn't looking forward to these. I don't think it's a good requirement. I know relics don't let you die either, but at least then, like, it immediately funnels you back into a reset. Like, it's very, yeah, it's not like that. It's very it's very defeating to have to do all of this waiting to get your next attempt going. And I don't believe you can use the relic system to speed it up, because it doesn't count for the gem if you're doing relics. Look, if it's just a mask and not a hidden box, I don't care, I guess. I stood still so long she got a phone call. Fair enough. I was taking my time, I suppose. Oh, can I get up there? Maybe. Maybe that's the idea. Oh no! Oh, okay. Ah! Fuck. I gotta okay, I'll try this now. Yeah, maybe I'll just continue and not bother with the boxes. Just get the lay of the level, because I'm gonna keep running into these experiment situations. Stop! God! See, that's crap. You shouldn't be able to die from forward, backward in a side-scrolling I know it's a 3D game, but a side-scrolling segment shouldn't have those axes. That's fair. That one's fine. Live with that. Oh, thanks for the pity. I don't know. I don't know what that deal is with that mask. I don't care. In... I... Right. Oh, for fuck. Just get tired, hey? Said now I'm allowed to die, not now I need to die every 3 seconds. Right, so we need to get that Brio token off of that lizard. That's also a problem. And we need the Brio token because to get all the boxes you need Brio. So that will be potentially horrible. Oh god. So, I assume that means that the last Brio box is in here. Yes, good, okay. Yeah, deaths in the bonus levels don't count. Holy crap. Why is the teleporter there? Like, why do I have to do a jump to get in? Okay, what the fuck? Yeah, good. Really? Uh-huh. Stop! Just... the fucking horror... like... It is a side-scroller. It is the... should not be a thing that you can accidentally walk off of the axis. That serves no purpose except to make it difficult to see your mistakes. Cool. Yeah, hurry up. Stop! Need air conditioner. Yep. I don't know why I'm trying. This isn't the real attempt. But I have to be capable of it in order to do the real attempt. Yep. Can I just jump to the platform? Do I need the thing in the middle to reach this bonus? Yep. Okay, I can just do that, but it's close. If you fail, it's not great. It's because of the bounce. The first time you land on the TNT, you bounce. Which means my intended jump doesn't happen. There we go. There we go. Oh. So no, don't do that. Is there a mod that removes the don't die requirement for the colored gems in Crash 1? Because I will use that, if it exists. Because the rest of the game's fair. Because relics, you don't have to get all the fucking boxes, you have to get the fucking end. Oh my god, I can land on this. That's probably the best way to get over there. I am an overwhelming amount of tired of that. Okay. No. I just have to hope that break. Never mind. It did break. That's all I need to know. It broke. Okay. I don't have to worry about those boxes. Because my concern was getting to the end and it's still alive. Although I guess it wouldn't have mattered. Whatever. Cool. Cool. So yeah, I think there's 5 or 6 levels that are like this. Which is better than the original games, all of them, but the original game I could just load a save state and never had the problem at all. You know, like there was no death because between every death I saved my game. Or rather, between every section I saved my game. Right! It's really that first part that's harder. Oh my god! I had forgotten about that. Oh, sure. Why? I knew they were coming. Why'd I do it? I just tried to crouch. You can't. But how do you stay safe here? Because it's not safe to stand there, but then those are retracting. See? I guess it's safe now. The mask will eat it. I think we need that lizard so that we can jump on the box. And there's the second bonus. So that's what a level with a no die requirement needs. 2 of these. Great. Wait, how do I know when that's gonna break? Yeah, what the fuck? I have to count 5 on each of them. God. I cannot believe how much worse this level gets. The further I... Yeah, I don't want to do this. I want to mod out the no death requirement. Unironically, I don't think I'll have fun otherwise. That ain't bad. That one's okay. That's doable. You'll die, but again, that part doesn't matter. But like, what's the rest of this? How do you no mistakes all of that? What the fuck? It's like his tail nudged me off. Okay. 2 more. No idea what the deal is with you. Okay. 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 I don't understand these lizards. It's like they push you. But not in an obvious way. I don't get it. This one I think I need to jump on to hit that box. Yeah. Well, there's 82 out of 82, but yeah, it just doesn't let you have it. Because you have to perfect that. Nearly perfect, but you died. I don't know, man. And like, the problem is that these gems with the extra hard requirement, they lock other gems. Like, the levels we haven't been able to complete are because we don't have the appropriate color. That's these. So I can't skip them. That's not good. I can't skip them. Without skipping way more than just them. So I'm not sure what to do. And it's not functional for the challenge. It doesn't work like relics do. You don't have a quick go again button. They've put this requirement in, but they haven't done anything to make it enjoyable. And they know that it wasn't enjoyable because they took it out of the original game. Or rather, they took it out of the rest of the game. If it was a mistake, why is it only half gone? Commit all the way, or make the game unplayable, and then I just wouldn't play it. Man, I can't afford that. Where is the quit button? Why isn't it there? I have to load in the game I don't want in order to get out? Like, the relic we started with was difficult, but I didn't feel like this. It was satisfying and it worked. This doesn't feel like it works. This feels like I should have gotten credit for what I just did before. And the only reason I didn't was because somebody made a mistake. And now it's unwinnable. Because the only way to get that box back is to die, and that makes me have to start again. Because I know that Crash 4 has this mod that just makes the game's requirements less insane. Like, it just alters the way 100% works and makes it achievable for normal people, which I was very interested in. But there doesn't seem to be anything to get rid of this extremely poor decision. That I can see, at least. All I want is for it to just turn off the tracker that notes that I died so that I can, you know... It's less about getting the gem and more about being able to do the thing the gems unlock. Because each one of these unlocks another level's complete ability, which doesn't have that requirement and is therefore satisfying to do. Like, if these were... If skipping these meant only skipping those, great. But it doesn't. It means, like, half the game just won't be satisfying for me to play if I can't do this. Or find a way to cheat past it. Because I do not have any shame in saying that this is awful and I don't want to do it. But also I would like it to be done. Because the rest is fun. Doesn't seem to be anything. Well, let's see if we can accomplish it in the next hour and 15 minutes. It's not looking good. There we go, we got that at least. God fucking damn it. If there's a mask in that shadow, I don't know how to get it. Hopefully there's nothing up there. Okay. I don't know what to do. Like, there doesn't seem to be a dedicated mod, but I could just, like, say, I did the level, I got all the boxes, I did everything except the not dying part, and then just save it myself the gem so that I can do the thing the gem unlocks, and then not feel like I can't continue with the trilogy. It's like, I don't think I can play the rest of this unless I finish this thing. Like, it is do this until I get it, or until I no longer am playing any of Crash. Isn't the thing supposed to be... No, it's the next one, okay. I don't know why it's so much mentally worse than the relics, but, like, I can... If the relics drew my head in, I can skip those, because they're not real. This is part of the game. Right, it's in that box. It's not hiding in the corner. The box is hiding in the corner. Anyway, whatever. Yeah, that's that clunk. You jump up here and then you hit something, and that's part of it. I don't know what it unlocks or opens or makes it spawn, but you need to do it or else whatever it is isn't going to be there. And, like... You have to do the bonuses, right? Which is its own lengthy, painful experience. And then after that you have more level. Twice. And there's... And there's special enemies that you need to jump on. And if they die, you don't get it back. And you have to restart even if you're not dead because you didn't do that correctly. and it's 3 minutes. Like, I have to get... Yeah, I have to use that to get the Brio token. If I failed that, it's over, that sort of thing. Two and 3 have these things called death routes, which are little markers where you need to reach that point without dying. If you die before you get there, it'll disappear. But it's not whole levels. That's the difference. It's manageable. I don't think there'll be anything else in the trilogy that I find genuinely unmanageable other than... I'm not fucking doing this. I can't do it. It's that, but there's, like, still 17 other times in which that could happen. And in a relic, you just keep going. There's posts of people asking, how do I edit the thing to just give me the gem so I can move on? And all of the responses are people lecturing them. Have you ever had that? I've had that for as long as I've been alive. Whenever I've reached a part of a game where I'm like, I do not want to do this, but I want to keep playing, but I need to have this done so that I can keep doing the rest of the stuff. And every online thing of someone asking for something along that lines is just 2 pages of people calling them scum. And saying, like, you aren't forced to get all the gems. It is called a challenge, and you clearly are used to being fed the 100% achievement in games. Like... Yeah, but there's more gameplay to do after I get this that I'm not allowed to do if I don't do this part. Because for some reason, the normal gems are blocked by the bad ones. Not all of them, but enough of them. It didn't make as huge a difference in the original because all of the levels were like that. And I mean, yeah, I would not have played Crash Bandicoot 1 on original hardware. I would have not been willing or capable to fulfill that requirement. Unless I had save states, which I did. But that doesn't mean this game has to be that way. I don't know what to do. I genuinely don't know what to do. Like, I can stop and go research and figure out if I'm going to be able to keep playing this or not. Or I can just keep being miserable and try for another hour and probably not succeed. Because I can't keep streaming unless I'm gonna... Because I need to go read things and find out. It's probably possible, but I'd have to come back tomorrow to get past it. Well, let's see. For now, all I can do is... I'll get at least another half hour, but I'll probably finish early if it's not going anywhere. I don't expect it to go anywhere. Like, the thing is, I think I could do this level without dying in it. Under the relic conditions. I don't think I can do it outside of the relic conditions. It makes all the difference having a reset button. And having it actually take you back to the start. Like, that's the thing, there isn't a facility for this challenge. Because when you die, it continues, and you have to leave the... Like, if I did not have to leave the map, load the world map, and then come back in, and load the game again, every time, I would be far more willing to tolerate it. And it's such an ugly roadblock in the middle of something that is otherwise fixed. Oh, God. I'm amazed this has been out for a decade and nobody else has thought, hey, let's get rid of that bad part. Because there's clearly people who would like it gone. But none of them have coding knowledge. I just really thought there would be something after I saw what was in there for Crash 1. And, like, I knew this was gonna be a thing. And I was ready for it to be unpleasant. I was not ready for it to just completely destroy me. Like, if I'm pretty sure that if when I finish trying and failing now, if I can't figure out a way to not do this part and still get the gems, I'm probably not streaming this again. Because I do not think I will be able to mentally get past it. The way to mentally get past it is to not touch the game. That includes 2 and 3, because you gotta play 1 to get to 2 and 3. That worked. Now, for the love of God, don't land in the fucking torch down there. The torches, why are they there? It's largely a safe climb, but then there's just these things on the side that you almost never hit, except in that one situation. We made it to Brio bonus, that's good. rid of him. We are allowed to die trying this. Although that went well. Okay, that's kind of genuinely funny. We carry on. Oh, thank God. Oh God. You can save yourself off of those pushers by jumping around it, which is helpful. And I need you. Got you. I had a second bonus. I'm pretty sure I had trouble at the end though, so I'm still not convinced that this will be okay. I died in the second bonus, but again, you're allowed to die in the bonus. It's the after part that I'm worried about. Five, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That's good and all, but now I'm scared. Oh dear. It's 80? No! Well, I may as well finish the fuck now. Yeah. That was basically the last possible moment I could have died. But also, I've died so many times on that lizard, because that lizard is extremely weird. I don't understand how it works. You spin, and spinning is supposed to kill things, but it's like it physics shoves you off of the fucking map. And now here we are with nothing. Except a directive to go do all of it again. Four returns that original challenge mode of don't die, but it doesn't make it the gem. There's its own special achievement for every level of doing the whole thing without dying. So it's on its own path. It doesn't interfere with the rest of your completion mechanic. Yes, you need it for 100%, but You don't need it for the sane person things that you can choose to follow instead. That's why this offends me so much. No! Okay, we're fine. It's not about whether I can do it or not. If I can do it, great, but I've still had a terrible experience that I don't want to do again. If I can't do it, then oh dear, like... And stop moving me that way. I don't want to do the next one. I want to do the one I've been fucking bashing my head against for an hour. I can't remember whether this gem unlocks the ability to complete a previous level or a future one. But if it's a future one, I definitely can't leave this. Because I'm not going to walk into something I didn't have to and be unable to do it. I don't want that. Nah, but I'm probably going to die in a pit anyway, so who cares? No. There we go. That one's easy enough because he doesn't start moving until you get to him, so it's kind of them, I suppose. I hate that thing. It didn't bother me at first, but then I died to the torch once, and I'm like, oh, this is the worst jump in the area. Okay. Rio bonus. At least the worst bonus is first. Arguably. They're both pretty easy to drop to, but this one took longer for me to get used to. The 3 extra lives are nice, at least. Six extra lives, rather. That's, I guess, where you get most of your extra lives from and why the life counter goes way up, even though I die all the time. You're gonna come at me, but I'm gonna spin and you're gonna get fucked. Oh god! I thought that was well timed, sound. Yeah, well, the pity masks don't count when I'm not allowed to use a checkpoint. I do not know why you take a quit as a reason to run me to the right. Every time I almost enter the wrong fucking level. Ah! For fuck's sake. This is the really, really over it portion of the brain. I don't even remember. Did I die then, or did I just take a hit? I think I died. But I must have already lost the mask. We literally did it in every way except that one lizard. I don't hate the challenge on its own. If this game had a set of don't die at all in each level medals that were their own thing and weren't interfering with the parts I'd actually like to achieve, it would be much easier to say, all right, well, I can't really do that, so I'm not gonna. But it's in the way. Like, there are no crystals in this game. The gems are it. So if I can't get the gems, the game doesn't feel worth playing. I'm just offended that they chose to keep the challenge this way for these gems. Like, that's the problem. It's like, they didn't have to make the game like this, and you can tell they didn't because they changed it. They just didn't change it enough, and I don't know why. It would have been so much more playable if they had not made that decision. I don't understand it. Or rather, even if they'd chosen to change nothing and make it just as miserable, then it would be like, all right, well, I can't get any of the gems. So that's the expectation, and I can figure out how to live with it. But this half implementation is the most aggravating thing. That ain't enough. This is. Brilliant. Wait. Oh, Jesus. Terrifying, but that's why we have the mask. This is the mask. Dying in the bonus is okay. That's interesting. It gave me a mask. I'll take it, but that's interesting. I hope dying... If dying in the bonus is not okay, then I'm definitely cheating. And if I can't cheat, I'm definitely not streaming this again. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why was that still alive? Yeah, okay, lots of fucking fruit. Come on. I don't know why the bonus would even give you a mask, because it can't help. The only death risk is pit. The mask does not cushion you and bring you back to life. 5. 5. Fuck. 5. Oh. Yeah, we get it! Hurry up! What have we got? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now the Lizard of Death. He doesn't move when I do, but he does... Okay, he's gone. Wait, is that the Lizard of Death instead? No, he leaves. Oh, he goes on there. Okay, that one I jump on. Gets that, and gets me the gem! Holy shit, I did it! I don't have to cheat this one. I might have to cheat a later one. Oh, shit, that was so not fun. I can't... I'm glad it's over. I'm not glad I accomplished it. I wish I could have had it half an hour ago when I fulfilled what I consider to be the real fucking requirements. Oh god, that was so awful. Yeah. The free mask! You're not wrong. 2.5 minutes to relic that. I don't know why I'm so... I think maybe it's the bonuses not being a thing. Like, I am so less stressed about the relic. Even if I can't get the sapphire, it's like, whatever, you know? But the gem... Man. Now, what does the green gem give you, is the question, because... I need to know if I need to go and do a previous level or not. Jungle Rollers. It does create... Yeah, this one creates 2 paths. So there is one for a later mission as well that we will now have access to. But we get our first gem path that we've already gone past in the mission Jungle Rollers. And there's 6 of these colored gems, so 5 more times in this game will I have to either do that or figure out a way to break the rules. But yeah, at this point we have 2 relics we could go for, as well as that gem in Jungle Rollers. Let's get the gem. Jungle Rollers being the second mission of the entire game, so I'm not too stressed about it being difficult. So let's have a nice, easy one. Yeah? Fuck, I cannot get over how bad that was. Hopefully future ones aren't... Like, there's no guarantee it'll be as bad, you know? There might be simpler ones. Nothing up there. We do not take the relic, because we're not going for a relic. This one has a Tawna bonus. It doesn't have a Brio bonus, though, because it's like... I'm remembering a Brio bonus in this kind of level, but it was the other one. Most notably because the other one was, you know, not the second level of the game. This is the first Tawna bonus, which means it's going to be very easy. Here's the green. We get this gem platform, and it takes us up. Lets us access this. We get an achievement, a hidden gem. Discover a gem path after earning a color gem. It gives us these 3 boxes. I think that's... Uh-oh. I think that's all. But we need it, and we need them. And you can land on these, but I don't think you can jump up them. Well, I definitely enjoyed the last Crash stream more than this one. But, yeah. That's weird. Why aren't you moving anymore? Is it because I went past you? Do you stop moving when I go past you? I can't... I think I have to spin as I jump or on the way down? It's as you jump, yeah. You jump into spin immediately and then you spin low enough. Do they not come down while I'm on it? No, they do. Strange. Jesus. I'm relieved. I'm just... Jesus Christ. Let's get rid of the air conditioner, because it's the time of year for the heater, not the air conditioner. But it gets hot in here when I'm having a horrible time. Two more boxes. Right up there, I believe. There we go. Gem. That nice, fun, satisfying, and easy gem is why I don't like the don't die thing. Because it shouldn't... That very relaxing and satisfying little run should not be locked behind something as horrible as what you just saw. There's no reason for that to be the progression path. The opposite would make sense, but not that. So... since I'm so used to it, let's try and see if I can finish the level again without dying. This time for a relic. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. Not nearly as stressed about this one. I'm not. I'm just... It's like... It's not as bad. Also, we have invincibility, which will go away as soon as I hit the timer. Yep. Bye. Do we get anything back here? No. No time save crates back there. That's all I needed to see. See how much easier this is? You don't have to get those ones in the back either. Fucking whoops. Alright, there's a relic death. I don't know how to explain why this doesn't bother me when the other one did, when it's the same. If anything, it's worse. It's don't die and be fast. But it doesn't. Right, that is the thing that doesn't spawn. Okay. Hopefully it wasn't a 3-second time crate, but I don't think it could be. So I don't know that I could reach the thing. The switch. Because it was previously a bounce crate. Well, no, you can still jump on a regular. I'll have to investigate that next time. And hey, we have Ood Boog. And we don't have to hit that box on the side because it isn't there. Oh no, it is there. Damn it. I don't know what it's going to create actually. Maybe we do want to hit it, but let's go up without hitting it to see if, because I've never seen the difference. Oh, it's the ones in the back. Well, I don't know if those would have been useful or not. I guess we'll have to find out if I'm coming back here for a gold, but right now. I'm just playing it. Also, this is so much faster. Shit. This is so much faster than the other version because we don't have to be thorough. Something about it being a quicker challenge makes me happier as well. The tension is lower. This feels like the correct way to have you do a no-die challenge. That was funny. Yes, it's because, yeah, don't die, be fast. But yeah, the only thing you really need to go for is the time crates. And frankly, time crates are often not that bad. So long as you're not playing CTR. And again, you build that sort of rhythm. Wait on them, but... I only just realized I didn't have a mask. I was actually playing, not recklessly, but I was playing with the understanding that if I got hit, I would survive. Which is funny. Oh, damn. Oh, I did that. Let's hit that crate just to see if it creates... Jesus! Just to see if it creates time crates was my point. Really? I miss that so rarely, and I miss it twice on in both directions. Well, I need to hit it once just to see what it makes, you know? I should probably hit the other one as well. Unless that's you telling me that you don't think it gives me any. Ooh, da boog. Oh, right. I said Jesus or something, yeah. There go my 3 seconds. I cannot believe it! All of a sudden I can't hit it! I was hitting it every time before. I only missed once when we were doing the... I'm glad to be suffering now instead of later. Instead of Earth. Dude. Okay, this run's fucked. There's absolutely no way that this run is a good time. However, I still want to get that fucking crate. I cannot believe I have missed it 3... Why did I even jump onto the center? I only need to do that first for the box. I I cannot believe I missed it three times. And now I need to do it again because I... Wow. Okay, that was a real death because I didn't get to the time button. Out of the stopwatch, rather. Keep forgetting to try this other one. Here we are at the Crate of Death, apparently. Okay, got you! This eats time, but there's literally no other option. Alright, that looks like it is completely brown, but let me check anyway, just because they might hide some. Nope, completely brown. That is a waste of time. Good to know. May as well start again, considering that, but let's do practicing. That was... okay, so we still need to get that lizard. Jump on that lizard, rather. There are 3 seconds in the bargain for you. Oh, god damn it. There we go. No. Okay, the lizard tail sucks. Fuck! Alright, let's try this one. You hit the banging thing. Is it a time crate? It isn't. Okay. Neither of these matter. Fantastic to know that. Horrible, horrible, horrible. I can definitely do that way faster. I don't want to accept that when it's that early. And that's silly. See? Better. It's very nice that our death counters are currently at 42 and 69. Which is the lower one right now? Yeah, I thought relics might be lower after the ordeal I just had. Fuck! Well, we're not on 4269 anymore. But we had a brief moment of nice and informative. I have no idea why I was in the air. But yeah, the time crates are funny because they mean that the relic timer is useless as a speedrun tracker. Because it'll say, oh, this one's 3 minutes, but no, it's not. It's probably close to 4 minutes because you'll get like a minute of time saying, fuck off! I was spinning. I'm tired of this early section, I can tell you that. I'm very keen to be doing the later part of the mission already. I don't understand. It works and then it doesn't work. It's like a game of inches. I'm restarting that. We've played considerably less of the game today than we did last stream, despite having more time today. That doesn't bode well. No! That one was a real death because I missed the relic platform. Jesus. I'm so tired of this early part of the level. I want to play the rest of the level. Can I please just make it once to the fucking climbing bit again? Are you kidding? Like, genuinely? Okay, that's, yeah. Finally passed it, okay. It's not actually that long a level when you cut out the bonuses and stuff. And I'm looking forward to playing without... Oh, that's annoying. Even considering that silly fucking crate. Stupid. Oh my god. You have to wait a second. At least until there. Okay. Could probably have jumped there, but fuck it. I'm just so happy to be at this part that I'm like... I don't care about making good time, I get to play! Fucking hell! That was a mess, but I didn't die. Okay. Oh, I did it! Sapphire. Not surprised. What is the gold threshold? I was at 157. Was I close or was I nowhere near? The gold threshold is 156. When it's that close, I gotta give it a shot. Is that your reaction to my time, or to my decision to do it again? Like, are we dissatisfied with the result, or with the fact that it's not over? Fucking hell. What was the Sapphire threshold? It was probably something very, a lot of the Sapphire thresholds in this... Jesus. In this particular one are very generous. Ah! Too much stuff to kill there! What on earth? Well, it doesn't matter because the timer hadn't started. Actually, it might matter because I got stuck on that thing. But... Sapphire time was 2:35. Wow. Alright, that was really wonky. I don't like that. I find it weird that that lizard sometimes dies when I don't even touch that platform. Must just be a hitbox detection thing of my spin. Or my jump, rather. That was not great, but it wasn't the slowest thing in the world, so I'm taking it. Better than dying there like I kept doing. So this part here I don't want to... Ate too much time, although that's not perfect. That I hate. But I think what I really struggled on before was this section. because it eats time on its own, let alone when you make a mistake. Also hesitating on that. Could probably keep going there too, but that's alright. You. You. Get rid of the scary lizard. That one can jump, that's fine. I don't think you matter, but I'll hit you anyway. 151. Oh no, that's gold. It was 56. Oh, I thought it was 46. I was like, how am I so much worse? Yeah, that was fun. That was genuinely fun and satisfying. The color gem was not. I wonder, though, if I'd be better at the color gem after having done the relic. Maybe for the next ones I should do the relics, try to get gold relics in them before I do that. Like, I wouldn't learn all of it because I would only learn the necessary critical path parts, and you'd have to do the completionism. But it might take the stress, because there were things I did in the relic run that I didn't know how to do in the color gem run that would have made it easier. $57. Well, we've got enough time to try up the creek. $3 platinum. That's impressive. 4 gold. So there's only 2 so far that I've been quote-unquote stuck at Sapphire, and that's the Great Gate and Native Fortress, which I believe are both the same type of level. I'm not sure if I'm going to make all golds my goal for this. It really depends on how the gems go, because I obviously won't bother if I end up getting defeated by the gems. Definitely not going for all platinums. I can check the plat time, but I didn't think to do it, so we'll have to wait. So the rolling monkeys don't hurt. Damn it! I knew that jump was bad. As I made it, I knew that jump was bad. The rolling monkeys don't damage you; they push you. It's not something I'm terribly familiar with because I'm so expectant of every enemy to deal damage that you, of course, don't want to get hit. Similarly, the lizard tail thing, I didn't know they had a push effect either. Now, I hope those 2 boxes that spawn backwards don't have time crates in them, but I don't think, even if they did, that they would be a time save to go for. So I'm not even gonna investigate that. It seems very silly to me for that to... Oh, Jesus! For that to even be possible. Oh, they love their pits in this game. No! I was so scared of the fish that I buggered the jump. Also, you'll notice if you look at the character model, the lily pads turn you. Which isn't a huge deal. Because for the most part, as soon as you start moving, you turn in the direction you want to go. But I think it can wreck a jump if you're not careful. Uh-oh. Alright, we're fine. It's just all of the... That, okay, that hurt. Interesting. The delay from the monkey meant my timing for the plants was off, and I don't know that I would have been able to avoid getting hurt, which would have been fine if I still had the mask that the monkey had just taken from me. It's also annoying with the plants because I have to, like, mentally remember what kind of plant I'm dealing with. Like, when I see the red ones, there's no waiting for the red ones. Oh, dear God! That... Whatever happened with that monkey there, it's like something... He didn't die, I don't know if he hurt me, that was so strange. But it completely threw off my understanding of how to handle the plants. Damn it. This is a bad weight. Go away, fish. Thank you. Do your bite. Let me through. Break every fucking crate except the one I wanted. Thanks. Well, thank God there we are, but I don't know that that was a good time because I had a lot of hold-ups. That was Sapphire. How far away is it from gold? 129.00. That's interesting, getting a solid 00. Gold is 120. Yikes. That's maybe too much. I think that's enough for me to call that one a come back and do it later. Which is surprising, I wasn't expecting to struggle on that. I mean, I definitely had some slow parts, but... that's a lot of improvement to do. As for the Lost City, I'm at 151. Platinum is 140. No, thank you. Next one is Temple Ruins. This one is gemmable. We can get the clear gem for this. This can be the last one I do today. It's incredible how much my mood improved after I stopped being stuck on the color gem thing. Like, yeah, I can't promise I'm going to get all those legitimately. I might look into how easy it is to edit a save file. I'm definitely going to do the normal unlock. It's just whether I persist for the big one. Yeah, the next stage after this... Look, there's two of those. I don't think either of them have colored gems, though, so I'm not as terrified, right? Oh, so that was further away than it looked. Imagine how good it's gonna feel playing Crash 2. That was stupid. You actively game overed on those 2 stages. Ooh. They do give you a lot of lives. Oh. Which I appreciate. Like, I've got 63 lives and I've died 69 times. Like, they really do furnish you with so many lives that you forget that this game even has a life and game over system. Because it is super outdated. In fact, I think Crash 4 has, like, lives are optional. You can just play like a modern game where you just, you know, keep going. Because lives were invented for arcade machines to denote how much you could play on your dime. When consoles turned up, they stayed because games just were expected to have them. But after a while, right around the PS2 era, generally, developers realized, hang on a minute, what's the point of this? It doesn't really serve much function. Yeah, that was the mod I was talking about, Snip. The Crash 4 has a mod that effectively makes completion easier by removing stuff because they thought some people reckon that the game went too heavy. And they're like... And I think that's a great idea. I don't know if I want all of the things the mod does. I certainly would probably appreciate not having to do the no-die thing, but... It makes sense to me that Crash Bandicoot 4 has its own version of remove cringe completion requirements. Love dying when the checkpoint's in sight. Ah, for God's sake. It's hard to tell whether you're monitoring or saving up for the next update, but I believe there's been 2 deaths since Snip spoke last. Just be glad we didn't decide to separate our Crash and Coco death count. And I'm glad this snake doesn't seem to attack forwardly. There we go. Checkpoint. Well, that come in handy. Yeah, go ahead and set that death to 76. 77. Hey, just wait, hold on a sec. Alright, yep, 77. 78. $79. What the hell? 81. 82. 83. I'm not doing this on purpose! Give me all the double masks. You fucking, why do I wait there? 85? Okay. I think that one that moves doesn't fall. I was running. I was being paranoid and trying to go through that one fast, but I don't think I need to. Oh wow! I have 2 pity masks and am now invulnerable. That isn't necessary at all right now in this pit section. Anyway, I'm going to do something very silly right now. I'm going to deliberately walk off the edge. Oh look! There's a bridge. The invulnerability was actually potentially fatal there because it was going to smash the normal ones below me. There we go. So that is just a genuine secret. The hint is that there's fruit out in the abyss that you can't access without dying. Well, you can, because you just do that. Another helpful thing I learned by playing this game PS1 for practice last year. Where the hell do I go next? Am I supposed to jump off to the right? What on earth? Oh, here it is. Okay. That sucks. Just from the... Like, the platforms aren't safe, but you need to get on one to get the direction. Uh-oh. Three extra lives. Ah. Why does that say 66 out of 60? Fuck. What did we do? Oh! That one, I guess. Maybe? No, this is forward, that's back. I don't know what I failed. I don't think it's sensible to try and go backward. I think I just have to accept that I failed and start over. But the only secret is the one that I did. So how did I miss a box? Where did I miss a box? The only thing I can think of doing is do it again, and if we're still missing one, then stop for today, and before I start tomorrow, watch a playthrough of someone who got them all. And keep track of how far along they were at a given time. That was dumb. Let's just break them all. I can't be bothered doing the bouncy right now. Which is out of character for me. No fucking... I knew those bats were there. I suppose the real statistician's dream would be to track how many deaths per level, but it's too late for that. What is funny about this game is that it remembers your failures. So if you come back to a level having already gotten a bunch of pity support, that support will still be in there. You can't undo it without starting a new file. Which, to be clear, bothers me not at all, but I imagine it bothers some people if they want a clean run. It's impressive that I've died this much on this level without the horrible requirement that kept me on it for so long. But then again, a fair amount of Lost City time was in Relic, and I haven't started Relic on this one. Right. I guess it does help with the bats. Stop now. $56 out of 67. Notably, there is this one up in the air. Maybe I buggered that one up. Dunno. Really can't tell. All I can do is carry on, finish it again, see if the discrepancy is still there, or if whatever mistake I've made has not been repeated. Rude. We're at 61 now, which is what we were before. I don't know. Well, on we go. Can't see any hidden boxes around on the sides here. That could be the answer. 65? Are there two more? I don't know that there are. There aren't. What is happening? How is there a single box that I'm just not able to see? It's not past here, is it? No. So what on earth? Temple ruins missing one box. That's all I can think to do. There is one at the very beginning of the level, in the air, above the boxes that you see at the start. Oh, I can see it right there. Wow, thanks. I don't think I ever got that. Hope I never got that, because if I did... That's an up! But I never noticed because it was hidden behind the Aku, which meant I spun and broke it and never knew that it was bounce. I think. It depends. I'll be able to find out once I get to the first checkpoint and see my total. Because I checked my total there and it was 20. So if I can get 21 out of those ones on the side, then we're good. 21, we've got it. That was the one we missed, definitely. Okay, now we can do the level. For a third time. Now we can actually complete the levels, the operative point. But hey, I got a lot of practice in for the relic. That'll help. Ah, Crash Bandicoot, what a fascinating idea. Walking the razor's edge at all times between fun and abysmal. At least I am shown to demonstrably improve areas where I die 90,000 times, all of a sudden stop giving me trouble. At least not as much trouble. I made a mistake there. I need to time that properly. I assume that platform's going to come back for me? Yeah, good. That was starting to worry me. Usually everything that falls away unfolds and returns into place after a little while because they don't want to actually soft lock you. The only exception is enemies that you have to kill or have to bounce on to reach optional shit. You've only got one shot at those. If you kill the enemy, it's done. But they're not going to put you in a position where the only way to move forward in the level is to kill yourself. $59 out of 67. We should be all right now. That spider shouldn't still surprise me, but it does. 62. Yep, we're one ahead of where we were before, which means we are on track to succeed. So long as we can make the jumps and not fall in pits like that. See how that spider doesn't come back? I think that's why I didn't get used to it. Because when you spawn from that checkpoint, they don't throw a spider at you 2 seconds later. It's a hazard that counts for the last checkpoint, I think. Or maybe the checkpoint hadn't registered until after I killed it, I don't know. Either way, it doesn't return, is the important piece of information. There we go. A goddamn gem, hard earned. Now I'm willing to let myself finish the level. Perfect. 7th gem. 33%. That's a third of the game. That's not bad. I like that. Next is a road to nowhere. Also, for some reason, Coco's laptop is black in this screen. Look at it. If I swap her in and out, will her laptop get pink again? No, it's just a black box here. Why is that? Is that lighting? Is it a black box on the first island? Yeah. It's like she's gotten edgier in her time. Anyway, we've got Relic for Temple Ruins, which I reckon I'll be okay at because of the practice. And we've got Road to Nowhere, which is, yeah, generally... Look, it's not, I don't think it's considered the hardest level because it has a pair. As I said, every level in Crash Bandicoot has 2 levels that share the same concept. And so the second Sky Bridge level is the one that's considered the hardest. But Road to Nowhere is not good. We'll get there. I'll show you. It's something. There is a way to cheese it, but we'll get there. I'll show you. It's something. Even the cheese is difficult. But that'll do for today. Now that I'm sure I saved. 10 relics, 7 gems, one of them being bright green and a symbol of my misery. Yeah, I mean, actually succeeding at that did save my mental state. I was fully prepared to... I did not think that would give... But the game became fun again. We'll see if I have to have 5 more tantrums throughout as we go through those, or if it's not as bad as I think. Remember when I had 60 lives? I don't know how many I have now, and I'm scared to find out. Anyway, yeah, tomorrow there will be more of this. Yay. Fairly well.